Okay, so today we're factoring when there's trinomials instead of when there's binomials. Yesterday we were just factoring binomials. Today we're factoring trinomials, so 3 terms. So the way it works when I want to factor a trinomial is I'm looking for what multiplies to 12 and adds to 7. So I'm going to list my factors of 12 over here on the left side. What numbers multiply to 12? 2 and 6, 3 and there's one more. No. 1 and 12. Okay. So when I add 2 and 6, it gives me, no, not 2 plus 8, 2 plus 6. But you're right, it is 8. 3 and 4? 7. And 1 and 12? Let me write and then write it. 13. Okay. So, which of those is my middle number? 7 was my middle number. So what I do is 3 and 4 are my magic numbers here, right? They multiply to 12 and they add to 7. What I do when I want to factor these is I'm going to write them in 2 sets of parentheses. So I'm going to have x plus 3 in one set and then x plus 4 in the other. And it still equals... Wait. It was never equaling 0. Just kidding. Does that make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything? I can check to make sure this answer is right by working backwards and foiling it, or box method. Which method do you want me to check my work with? Box? I'll check it in green. So... x times x is x times 4, x times 3, 4 times 3, 12. So if I go to rewrite this, I get x squared, nothing changes there. Then I have 3x plus 4x, 7x, these ones add, and then just 12 at the end. That was what I was trying to factor at the beginning, right? So working backwards, I see what multiplies to 12 and adds to 7. Yeah. I know. Huh? Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing for number 2, but notice my middle number is negative. That means I'm going to have 2 numbers that are negative that multiply to 42. So what are numbers that multiply to 42? Okay, so I have negative 6 and negative 7 multiplied to 42. 8 does not go. What else? Okay, so I have 2 and 21. 42 you mean, right? And then there's one more. I'll give you it. The first one's 3. 3. $14. Okay, so I needed to add up to negative 17. So I'm going to add my numbers together. I have negative 6 plus negative 7, which is... No, they're both negative, so I add them and keep the sign. Negative 13. Negative 2 and negative 21. Negative 1 and negative 42. Negative 3 and negative 14. Negative 17. So which of these is the one I wanted? The last one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write my answer. I'm going to have two sets of parentheses. I always have x at the beginning. And then what goes in the two blanks? Okay. Negative 3 and negative 14. And that's my answer. Questions here? Yeah? The first number? Like if I put 14 here? No, I can put these two in the other order, but I can't choose any of these other ones because they didn't add up to 17. Any other questions? Okay. It's practice on the back, right? Oh, I didn't increase my hand on the screen. That's not frozen. I'm done. Yeah, take a few minutes to work on the 4 on the back.